everybody. My name is Puppetine. I'm from the Geeky Puppet Show. Here on the Geeky Puppet Show today for the Fantastic Four. But before we get into this fantastic, see what I did there, issue, let's meet our cast and crew. To my side, he is calling himself Daddy today. He is, of course, Froggy. Is that
How's it-
Daddie?
Call me Daddy.
No? Okay. No.
Papa spank later. Yes.
Good golly, Dad. Anyway, if you look over there, playing the blushing bride herself and every woman in the world but She-Hulk, it's Eric Breen.
Here comes the bride, da-da-da-dee. I'm standing over the never-dying Christmas tree.
And before you look at that Christmas tree, you can't help but see, of course, that blue-eyed, ever-loving thing, Miranya, but also She-Hulk.
Good evening, everyone.
She-Thing? Are you She-Thing?
Not yet.
Oh, no.
If it's in the book, I am it.
If you look below me, you can, of course, see who's going to be marrying the blushing bride, but the bridegroom himself. It's, of course, Zachary.
I need more booze than I have ever seen in my life.
Pucker up, sugar lips.
Now, let's go ahead.
I wanted the issue where Quicksilver kidnaps Alicia, but no.
No.
I get the one with Puppetine and his fingers on the cover.
I have to get my hands on that thing.
Hey! Leave your hands off my thing. That's always for Alicia.
That rock hard thing?
Yeah!
Take us away, sweet narrator.
Please, take
Oh, in the executive office on the 17th floor of the Daily Bugle building.
Like, what's with you, Robertson? What makes you think that you can get away with printing this?
Daily Bugle! Torch to wed! Johnny Storm, founding member of the Fantastic Four. Alicia Masters, still blind, but a sculptress and bride-to-be. With no comment from those Fantastic Four.
Oh, Roger Stern right there. Joining Sal Buscema, artiste. Jean Workman, letterer. Denise Oliver, colorist. Don Delay, editor. Jim Shooter, editor-in-chief. Special thanks to Peter Sanderson. He is somewhat of a historian.
Ooh.
Himself.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stan Lee proudly presents the 300th issue of the Fantastic Four. Dearly beloved.
Now, see here, I'll run this. That's it. Yo, I'll run this newspaper, Mr. Storm. And last time I checked, the Constitution still guaranteed a free press.
Mm-hmm.
And unless you had a chance or change of heart, I believe the story's true. Your family and friends weren't very helpful in confirming a news tip you received, but a check with the city's hall showed that you and Miss Masters had indeed purchased a marriage license.
Mm-hmm.
Robertson, stop your drinking!
I did not know what I was signing.
Now, JJ, just because I drink your desk whiskey doesn't mean that I have to stop drinking.
I beg to fucking differ!
And that gives you the right to splash my private life all over page 1?
Son, cool your white privilege. You're a celebrity. A white man, a public figure. So is Miss Masters. Whether you like it or not, your wedding is news. No one gives a shit about my wedding. You know, would it be right to let you live after that comment, though? You killed Franklin. He was our friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I respect your desire to maintain a certain degree of privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Now get your white ass out of my office. And I don't want to violate that privacy or privacy, whichever you prefer. On the other hand, my society editor, that would be only too happy to take any statement you care to make.
You couldn't print it in a family paper, but I'll give you a picture. Flame on.
Burger, get that shot!
I guess so. Him saying flame on, doing that, I guess Alicia is going to be a happy single woman soon.
Mm-hmm.
Nuts. Our lives are complicated enough as it is without every reporter on the East Coast trying to find out about our wedding. And most papers aren't as responsible as the Bugle.
We do fantastic work at the Daily Bugle. You heard it from the Human Torch himself.
He says with a straight face.
Yes,
Alicia and I have got to be more careful. I don't want our wedding turning into a circus like Reed's and Sue's did. And then there's the thing to worry about.
Yeah.
This media coverage can't be doing his head any good. Although, what can do his head any good?
Hey.
Watch it! Here it comes again! Just keep pacing back and forth and down the street like a zombie or something. Look at that giant rat! Oh, it's a cat. My bad.
Oh no, poor Sap. I bet every paper in the country is running the story of how his ex-girlfriend is marrying that crumb bum Human Torch.
Did you see his eyes? They look spooky.
Guys, I think we're going about this all wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, our gang's been busting that big orange ape's chops ever since he first got to be big news. And now when he's lower than a rat sphere, and we take it easy on him. It ain't natural.
But I feel sorry for the big lug. Yeah, me too. And so here's what we got to do.
Kill him?
Amanda Wawa and have her take care of him.
Same old garbage. Same abandoned cars. Same sorry excuse for a neighborhood. No wonder I escaped the zoo. Can't depend on nobody for nothing around here.
Hey, dang!
Split.
That's your wedding present from the Hampshire Street Gang.
That does it. You miserable little pains. Just show your dirty mugs in.
Over here, you joke.
And
Go ahead.
here's another present for you. Dummies for a dummy.
You yahoos and all those other email services are about as cute as a case of the mumps, even the measles. Here's what I think of your lousy presents.
You think they are lovely? Boom!
Looks like a Doctor Who.
You're right. The little stinks thought they could get my goat, did they? Ha! I showed them Benjamin J. Grimm's Nobody's Patsy.
Do you believe that? We jerk his chain a little, and now he's walking tall again.
Hey, I told you it'd work. My old man always feels better after a little bowling.
I'm glad that the L and W were not switched around.
Oh, down. That's an exclusive Manhattan fashion boutique. This fabric feels wonderful. Sue, how does it look? I do not know. Will Johnny like it? Yeah! Alicia, if my little brother doesn't like you in that gown, I'll disown him.
Oh.
Susan, it's gorgeous, dear. Trust me.
Yes, this disc. For such a hoity-toity place, they have an awfully cheap lock on the back there. Good thing for my spider strength. Oh, wait, I'm not Peter Parker.
You are some random Frenchman.
Oh, you're right. Oui, I am. This is definitely what I've been looking for. What a break. The tabloids will pay a fortune for candid pics of the master's dame in her birthday suit or wedding dress, whichever prefers first.
Ah, the fitting rooms must be through here. Holy Toledo.
Hey, looking for something?
Yeah, I just found love.
I don't like men who sneak around with cameras. Especially at that one issue.
Would you prefer a videotape?
Slam.
He is
Dunk.
dead. He's dead, Jim. He's not alive.
He died happy though.
Alas, I am one sailor that's died happily.
Soon. That Alicia Dispatch wasn't the only one who tracked us down, She-Hulk. The street is crawling with reporters.
I'll take care of them.
No, allow me.
Hey,
Whoa, something pushing me, but I don't see anything.
Must be the invisible woman's doing. I'll bet she's inside. One way, citizen. I'm going to use her force field. She's using her force field to keep them from being mobbed. I love being mobbed.
Thank you, Dudley. Dudley do right.
There, wasn't that simple?
Nice work, Sue. And they can't photograph what they can't see.
Was that a joke at my expense?
No, it was not, sugar.
It's always a joke at your expense.
Wait till the wedding.
That's a real joke.
No, thousands of miles to the east lies the tiny Balkan state of Latveria, home to one of the world's last great absolute monarchs.
Hey, Doctor! There's news from America!
You notice how quick Zach jumped to take that line.
Uh-huh.
Lower your voice, Bachman.
Turn over.
These rare night blooming orchids are extremely sensitive to sound, you son of a bitch.
1,000 pardons, Excellency! I thought you would wish to be told.
Of the impending marriage of the Human Torch.
Zach,
Yes,
you
sir.
failed. We could have had Zacca Mortis.
Oh, no.
You know? But word just arrived. Just now. Via diplomatic pouch.
Ah, faithful, stupid son of a bitch, Bachman. Have you yet to realize the vastness of my resources? Let a word be uttered, a rumor confirmed anywhere in the world, and Dr. Doom hears.
And yet, the Human Torch sleeps with your fiancée before you wed her.
Now, leave me. I must decide how best to make my presence felt at the so happy nuptials.
You plan to attend?
Yes, Bachman. One way or another, if only in spirit.
You're gonna get you. Bachman 10 at overdrive.
Well, in the living quarters of the Fantastic Four, I atop the new skyscraper at Four Freedoms Plaza.
All right, it's Franklin.
Yes, Franklin.
Yay! Faster, Daddy! Oh no, I did call you Daddy! Faster!
Oh, no.
Yikes. We're gonna need therapy.
It's all right there, little Palpatine. But you better hold on to that hat.
Who's that saying anybody home?
Should have called him Little Rhaegar.
It's you.
Hello? Anybody home?
Hi, Uncle Johnny. I'm a cowboy.
You're
Oh,
an
no,
idiot.
You're a rawhide. That's right.
Yeah, sure you are, Squirt. Rein up a minute, will ya?
Well, we should put the horse in the stable. Shouldn't we, Palpatine? For later. It's time you had an nappy poo.
Oh, do I have to?
Hey, partner. Real cowboys don't complain at siesta time. They just smile and head for the bunkhouse.
That's what socialists say. But okay.
Yes.
They touch me in the bunkhouse.
Socialists do that too. Oh wait.
You're gonna have a siesta up on that mountain. You might get broke.
You're back. You're back.
Good lord.
How was it, Johnny? That you're always able to talk Franklin into do something he doesn't want to do.
Oh,
What kind of drugs are you using?
Oh my.
Well, partly it's remembering the arguments I used to give my folks. It doesn't seem so long ago that I was the one trying to avoid the naps.
Oh no.
Hard to believe I'm about to get married.
No shit. You're not having any second thoughts, are you? Because I was told if you did, I'm supposed to beat your ass.
No, not really. It's just that everything's changing so fast. I'm not the Flash, you know. I never really felt like a grown-up before. I was always the kid of the group.
It's like that song, Changes.
Now look at me. I'm
Changes.
wearing this grown-up polo shirt and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're married, it seems to me that you have to start being a grown-up.
Mm-hmm. You're a big kid now?
It feels weird. Like I'm about to be thrown into a game before I've had a chance to learn the rules. My eyes are pale white.
They say
Dear
couples
God.
resemble each other.
You're going blind to match Alicia.
Oh no.
Well, son, we all must learn to go as we learn as we go along. I'm still learning, and not nearly as quickly as I like. Marriage is not easy, Johnny. Sometimes you gotta beat a fish man to get your wife happy.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes more than love and effort and, being a third wheel in your marriage. And understand that you may think you have, but making it work is an experience greater than you can imagine. Did I mention the fish guy?
I'm a cowboy. Pew
Oh,
pew.
fish. Oh my gosh, Reed.
Meanwhile, in a decrepit old building across town.
So, the infernal human torch thinks he's going to marry my Alicia, does he? Well, I'll have his head for that. I had such hopes when I learned my stepdaughter had left the hideous thing
Hey!
for another man. But why did that man have to be the torch? The thought of her being married to that flaming freak makes me ill. I spent so many years raising Alicia after her mother died. I won't allow her to throw her life away on, eh?
The art world is buzzing over news of the impending marriage of celebrated blind sculptor Alicia Masters to the Fantastic Four's Human Torch. The time and place of the knot tying is hush hush, and guests in the know aren't talking.
I don't recall leaving that TV on.
Because you're crazy.
You did not, Puppet Master. I turned it on.
Tinker, how did you find me?
I asked around for the little short guy in the theater, and they pointed to the direction. Actually, I am quite familiar with your habits, old friend. Calculating where to find you was simplicity itself. I looked on the Geeky Puppet Show. It should be obvious why I'm here. We both have long-standing scores to settle with Fantastic Foursome. This waiting is a perfect opportunity to work our revenge. Also to get Foursome. It is in time we renewed our old alliance. I brought Lou.
Wrong, Tinker. I have had my fill of your carefully orchestrated schemes. I'm doing this one on my own. And look at this puppy, the Spider-Man!
Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah, you're terribly predictable, Puppet Master. There was a 91.6 chance of you pulling a gun on me.
There was a 91.6 chance of you stealing Zach's part. And it happened!
Then he can take over anytime he wants. He did not say anything. That felt he was not prepared. Does
No.
Zach want to take a role?
It's somebody
No,
else
you're
who came
doing good.
prepared.
You're doing good.
And of course, he
Me-
came prepared.
No, that's Breen!
Did you say who yet?
Breen, it's you!
I know.
You're the top line.
Here's my
Oh,
here's my calling card, Puppet Master. I
No.
call it a typhoon spear.
You skip lines.
Who cares? Nobody! Keep going!
I have complete control over the size and speed of that vortex. I could let you spin there for days.
Round and round.
But I think you've had enough.
I think you've said enough. Frank.
Bars couldn't hold me after I drank them all out. I heard the news. My desire to destroy the Fantastic Four is as great as yours. And you haven't heard enough because I'm going to sing some more.
You are the wimpy wizard.
I think you were supposed to go first.
You are, actually.
I heard you were in prison, but then you sang about the soupy boss.
In fact, it's greater. Where the torch is concerned, he was the first ever to thwart me.
God, he's ready to monologue.
I am ready to sing along.
He's ready to song along.
I trapped the young fool and set out to destroy his reputation. Purely as an intellectual exercise to prove I could turn a hero into an outcast overnight.
Overnight.
But he broke free and through trickery defeated me. Because of him, I, one of the preeminent minds of this century, was imprisoned as if I were a common criminal.
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 I like what you're doing there.
Thank you.
Over where?
In retaliation, I turned my superior mind to subverting the petty forces of law and order,
Dun dun.
organizing my own quartet to oppose the Fantastic Four.
Fearsome, fearsome, fearsome.
We invaded their very headquarters, defeating them again and again and again, but they continually recovered to dash our victory.
You didn't do well.
The victories.
That's you.
I know.
Frog.
How do I sing this part?
Russian sing along.
We can sympathize with the loyal frustration. The wizard, I mastermind the countless criminals' operations without being apprehended until I cross paths with Reed Richards and his band.
Over now.
I had been able to
The rubber band
calculate.
man?
I had Breen able to calculate exactly what would cause the Fantastic Four to leave their headquarters so that I could enter and take it over. the scientific wonders I found next behind the beer cases. I found they should have been made me invincible, but Richards arranged for the unknown factor to enter the situation. I slipped on his fucking beer. And my calculations, I too met defeat. Who had spilled beer on the ground?
It was hardly your first defeat, was it, Thinker? You lured me into joining you in a whole series of defeats. It's the worst miniseries ever made.
Well, for you, it'd be the hands.
The fingers.
You're doing me
engineer.
proud.
Thank you. You engineered plenty of clever escapes, but pitifully few victories.
Enough! We are here to sing, not to listen to you, bitch. I offer you a role in the demise of our greatest enemies. Either you join forces with us or you get the holes. It's not the good kind. And they're not on the train. Or you are out of this altogether. We shall not tolerate any outside interference from a midget like you.
Quite intolerant, aren't you? Since you leave me little choice, I accept. But on two, not one, but two conditions. One, my Alicia is not to be harmed. And two, we do not strike until the ceremony is completed. In that way, Alicia will come into a considerable inheritance as the widow of Johnny Storm.
Very clever, masters. The conditions are most acceptable. Now, where is microwave?
We're wasting time.
Wasting time.
We
Wasting
still
time.
don't know where or when this wedding is to be.
If only you were a better wizard.
I was about to solve that problem when you made your dramatic entrances.
Yeah.
The wind blows doors.
Well, my exploits have not been as publicized as yours, wizard. But my work is nothing to sneer at. The exotic clay
Oh,
from which I
cancel
make
now.
my
I do
puppets
not touch children. I'm out.
allows me to utterly control whomever I wish. All I need to do is form a suitable likeness of my victim. Once I grasp his effigy firmly,
And that's what we're calling it now.
And this is literally industry.
no matter where he is,
He
no
left a-
matter what he's doing, he is mine.
There's a strange floating out of my room.
The creepiest sing along I've ever heard in my entire life.
Well, in ZFF's lounge.
You got to pay the nitro. The nightmare from Philadelphia. It's always sunny in Philadelphia, isn't it?
Gee, Brian. I'd really hoped you and the boys could play at the reception. No, don't go interrupting your tour for me. I don't even know who you are, but okay.
Blind.
Johnny.
Oh, gotta go, guys. Give my best to the guys. Bye. Oh, in here, babe. In case you can't see me, just have Reed bring you over. Or whoever that guy is. That's not Reed. Anyway, I was just trying to line up a band.
He was trying out the Beach Boys.
Johnny,
Oh.
I want you to meet an old friend of mine. Gordon Brewster. He has agreed to marry us.
That's a little personal.
Pleased to meet you, Father, Reverend,
Please
Rabbi.
call me daddy.
Oh no.
No, not doing that. No.
Please, Johnny. Call me Gordon.
It's pronounced Gurdon.
Call me Gordon.
That's better.
I'd rather call you a cab. Thanks, Gurdon. I'm afraid I'm not very religious.
Did you just say that the Reverend's like a taxi? More people get in him and out?
No, I'm saying
Oh
I'd
my.
rather call you a car to get out of here. Creeping me out. I believe in something, but
I quite understand.
Why is his hand all clammy?
They have pixel fingers.
Oh,
They can't
God.
help it.
Let me tell you about-
Officiating at weddings is one of my happiest duties. Sadly, not all marriages last. But I hope you realize that marriage should be entered into with an intent of forming a lifetime partnership.
yes, yeah, I do. That's what we want.
We would like a simple private ceremony. Gurdon.
Gordon.
Yeah,
What's that strange man doing in there with them?
we'd like to avoid making this a major media event, you know?
Mum's the word. Now then, the wedding is to be next Saturday
I
at
thought
2
you meant
o'clock.
poopy.
No.
In Johnny's bed.
Oh, that look.
My God, child.
I'm
I know
no
you're-
longer Franklin.
I
know
will
you're
never touch it.
possessed, but-
No more touching my uncle.
That's the little Rhaegar.
Please, confirm what Gurdon is saying. That's me. Somebody.
Was that me or?
All right, at a little place
Yeah.
out
At a-
on the Long Island called.
Thanks, random man.
I
You're
thought that was
welcome,
her.
random child.
Tanner, Dale, Chapel, gentlemen,
Gone to the
I have the
temple,
time and place.
gonna get mad.
Let's get to work.
Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. A small fleet of rented limousines motor east out of the New York City.
New
New York
York
City.
City.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Merci. And winds across the
There he
Long
is.
Island via a dozen different routes. Before finally converging as the isolated chapel.
I like that church. It's got a hydro plug on it.
Oh, it does.
You're
right. You're right.
Real
Married
hydra.
at a hydro.
Appropriate.
Let's go.
Excuse me, sir. This will only take just a moment. We must confirm that you are who you appear to be, and you're not carrying weapons, so I gotta get my gloves on.
Oh no.
Is this really necessary?
Ah, yes. Then you know your wife is next, then your child.
I have no children.
That explains why. Because you're dead, Teddy Roosevelt. You're dead. I'm afraid so, sir. The Fantastic Four have many enemies. You may pass.
Oh, what is Gene Shalit doing at the wedding?
Oh, is that Mr. Stain? Obadiah Stain behind you?
No. Didn't have
Jeff
a beard then.
Bridges, for sure.
Hello, you must be a friend of Alicia's. I'm Jennifer Walters. So glad you could come.
Oh, thank you, dear. I just enjoy your body makeup.
Thanks, but I'm not wearing any.
Oh, look. There are the Wyatts.
Oh, the Andrew Wyatts and all them.
I am the cousin of Alicia.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, secreted in the back room of the chapel.
Compelling the guards not to search this room during their security sweep was a simple matter. The more critical phase of my mission will begin soon. Once the ceremony has reached its climax,
Oh my! Oh baby! Oh baby!
this puppet will help me terminate the marriage, giving the wizard and the thinker the opportunity to launch their assault. In the ensuing confusion, I will make use of the transportation I've arranged to spirit Alicia away from here. It should go like clockwork, provided my allies don't betray me. If they do, they will not have long to live with their regrets.
In the summer cottage barely a mile away. This waiting will drive me mad. Are you certain the puppet master can be trusted?
He's called the Mad Thinker, not the Mad Waiter.
Of course, they cannot stand the thought of his stepdaughter being married to the human George. The chances of him not carrying out part of our plan are 0.13%. And he's certainly no threat to us because he can control only one mind at a time with his little puppet fingers. Ooh, yeah, puppet fingers. Relax, wizard. I have everything covered. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum.
Well,
It's almost time to get this shindig underway. Mind if I have a few words with the bride in private, Susie?
it is all right, Sue. I will blink once if I. What am I saying? Come in, you gargoyle.
Hey,
Oh my.
there's something I gotta get off my chest, Alicia. Darn heck, this ain't the best of times, is it?
Questioning exclamation?
There will be no better time, Ben.
Yeah, you're right. But that still don't make this any easier. You and me were an iron for so long. That part of the days of our lives is over now. And well,
We are still young and restless.
yeah. I just wished I'd been brave enough to admit it sooner if I'd had. Maybe we'd just all been spared some grief, or maybe not. I don't know, maybe go to General Hospital.
I think you are brave, Ben.
Brave and the bold.
That's bold
As-
and the beautiful.
As the world turns, we lead the next panel.
I am sure there are many who would hold you up to ridicule, like Sue Secret Storm. See how far back I went for that one?
You went pretty far.
Yes, I did. Because I am marrying your best friend on the edge of night.
Yes.
How many
There's a
soap operas
few.
can you name?
He knows more than I, and I know a lot.
In that situation, only the bravest of men would agree to be his friend's best man.
In another world.
This has been a difficult time for you, and I know it must have been a hard decision for you to make. It gives me Ryan's hope for the future,
Yeah.
but I am glad apparently there was one more.
Yeah.
I am glad you agreed to be a member of my wedding. And even better, I do not have to sleep with you afterwards, you gargoyle.
Hey! You got another life to live. Alicia, a bride shouldn't be crying on her wedding day, especially one as pretty as you.
Did you just call me a broad?
A bride. I said bride. I
Oh.
didn't say broad.
You would think.
Yeah. Dry your eyes. I know you want to look your best for the hot stuff out there. He don't deserve your butt.
Ben,
Hey, I'm kidding. I hope you and the matchstick have yourselves a good life together. But if he ever gives you any grief, I'm dropping kicking him into New Jersey.
No, Joyce.
You,
No,
Joyce!
Jersey!
Do I look all right now? Baby, it's all right now.
Baby, it's all right now. Yeah, you look just fine, baby. Hey, we had a lot of good times, didn't we, kiddo?
Oh, yes, Ben. Lovely times.
Uh-huh.
Teep. Yeah.
Well, come on, let's get this show on the road, Cricket. Get the bags.
After all this, she still feels something for that ambulatory rock pile?
Hey,
How can this be the child I nurtured and protected all those years? This is too much. That music! Oh God! The wizard's gonna keep singing! It's about to begin! I must get to my place in the choir loft at once!
Moments later.
Dearly beloved, we have come together, gathered here today. So I've heard it both ways. In the
Crosshair,
present,
are you the Reverend?
Excuse me, I just want to point out, I'm glad we didn't get, hey, Abbott, you know.
in the,
I
no,
hate
you're
this
just
guy.
being married by Vincent Price. In the presence of God and man, to witness and bless the joining together of this man and this woman in holy matrimony. The union of husband and wife in heart, body, and mind is
my.
intended for their mutual joy. Mutual, Johnny, remember that later.
Mhm.
For the help and comfort given one another in prosperity and adversity.
That looks like Wyatt,
Yeah.
Wyatt next to Jen.
Yeah, I think it is Wyatt.
Wyatt? Where's Graphic?
I do not
He's
know
our
where he is,
person
Mom.
of color on this board.
I do not know where graphic is, Mom.
Marriage.
Marriage!
It's a
Now,
marriage special, okay?
marriage.
Marriage.
Marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently and deliberately. Into this holy union, Jonathan Lowell Storm
God, I
and
hate my middle
Alicia
name.
Reese Masters now come to be joined.
He's marrying an arm?
Oh my.
John, Alicia.
Jingle Hiresmith.
I've never heard anybody call him John before.
Reed did just a few pages ago.
Yeah, but you just said it's Johnny, though.
Will you have each other to live together in this covenant of marriage? Will
Johnny.
you love each other, comfort, honor, and keep each other in sickness and in health? And forsaking all others,
That means Crystal.
even Crystal, be faithful to each other as long as you both shall live.
We will.
I just want to point.
Ahem.
Three,
I'm sorry.
two,
I'm still
one.
thinking about it. I'm sorry. We will.
We
Yeah.
will.
We will.
Why does Johnny look like he's got less motion than Alicia does?
Yeah.
Let us pray. Most gracious and all-seeing Lord, at your command all things came to be. The vast expanse of interstellar space, galaxies,
Despite a Galactus being around.
the stars, the planets in their courses. Galactus just
planet
nomming away at
intercourses.
planets. And this fragile Earth in which Galactus wants to take a bite. Our island home. Look mercifully upon this man and this woman. Bless them and assist them.
that they might keep their vows, and that they might know true happiness all the days of their lives.
Like sounds
I got the final one there, bitch.
like sand through the hourglass.
Amen.
Till death do they part.
I, John, take
Never
you,
going to be used to that.
John Hickman. I mean Storm. Take you, Alicia, to be my wife.
Let us try that with a little more enthusiasm next time, you little prick.
There's going to be a next time.
And I, Alicia, take you, John, to be my husband, to have and to hold, but not to see. From this day forward, for better, for worse. Holy shit, Fairleigh Dickinson just beat Purdue.
And why? What are you looking at?
There's two
I
things
can't-
that why it's looking at.
There are advantages to being shorter than your girlfriend.
He's like,
He-
I'm
he
dating the
likes- he
hottest
likes the
woman in
motorhome.
Marvel.
Graphic. You should have been here. What does she
I-
see in Johnny?
Just the same as war. Nothing.
What is
Absolutely
good for?
nothing.
Say it again.
Yeah. For richer, for poorer, to love,
Oh,
and to cherish.
in sickness and in health, to death do us part.
This is our solemn
solemn vow.
vow.
Oh no.
You may now
You're
kiss the
producing the rings. It won't be much longer. Just a few more minutes of this torture.
Frankly,
Mandarin's
what
gonna be
the
mad
hell
because
are
of
you
these rings.
wearing?
Bless, O Lord, these rings to be a sign of the vows by which this man and this woman have bound themselves to each other. Amen.
Now, little Johnny.
It must be done. All I need to do is take over the thing.
Hey,
Tickle or takeover?
Take over
Oh, I said
the
tickle.
thing. I'm not.
don't you tickle me. I ain't Elmo.
Tickle the thing, Puppetine. Do it with
No!
your fingers.
I don't think I will.
Tickle them with your pixel fingers.
No.
It'd be most
All I need
propitious.
to do is take over the thing and have him reach out with his great hands and not so pixeled fingers and crush the torch's head.
Oh,
He's
Game of
too
Thrones.
close for anyone to stop him. He'll be over there. Over.
Wow.
We give these rings as like a symbol of our vows.
Oh, wow.
Is it a symbol of your vows or like a symbol of your vows?
Shut up, Vincent. God. With all that we are, all that we have, and all that we will be.
I have to remind you, I'm not Benson.
I said Vincent.
I am Gordon.
You are good.
Oh, sorry. I mixed up the U and the O.
His first name, ironically, is Gerd. She's Gerdon.
I'm Gordon Gurdon. Now that
Gurdon.
John and Alicia have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and exchanging of rings, I pronounce that they are husband and wife, those whom God has joined together. Let no one put asunder.
I love that show.
All over. Forgive me.
Well, nearby. What's taking so long?
Patience, wizard. Weddings rarely adhere to schedule. By my calculations, we should be getting a sign from the puppet master any second. Meanwhile, I'll continue to play Candy Crush. I got the pineapple. Oh shit! It is the goggle.
No, not him.
Who?
Are you?
It is the worst man ever created. Dragon Man.
Yo, listen to me. I got the fury of the dragon in my heart.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
He is a synthetic creature, not made for pleasure. An
Oh,
android,
no.
incredibly powerful, and all but indestructible.
What's he doing here?
He heard you singing. He hates people who sing.
you saying I'm not allowed?
Now
Fool?
you tell me.
Stay out of his reach. Let my killer roboids deal with him. Dragon Man's hardly sentient, but he still has a primitive mind. A mind which can be controlled. Bless that puppet master and his long fingers. This must be his doing.
He must not escape. Stop him. Destroy him. All right, but I have no master. Look at this action. Crunch, boy.
It's French. Remarkable. He destroyed 2 of my robots in just seconds.
This is no time for analysis. If the noise of his attack should carry to the wedding party.
No, 1 robot is still left. There's less than a 25% of failure to launch.
Oh no.
Well, you should have thought about that, fool.
Ha ha! The robot is still functional.
Mm-hmm.
If the Dragon Man can be stopped with the next 15 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
or 15 seconds, sorry.
Mhm.
I thought we had more time in the reading.
No, you didn't.
There is yet a chance of victory.
Is there? Oh, wow, I breathe fire, bitch.
I did not know the dragon came from Harlem.
So much for the products of your genius thinker. One side.
Look at that. Look at that. That's the heat from the Dragon Man.
I finally understand what you're doing, Eddie Murphy.
Incapacitate him.
Wrong! No, you fool! Your contents do not pack enough power. If only
That's
we had
not
Shrek.
what she said last night when I was with your mother.
She's a beautiful woman, boy.
Thank you.
What?
You only annoy him.
I am annoyed. I'm going to tell you that right now.
It's some Domino's pizza.
Oh, the skizits! Now you've done it.
Katak. That's why I call it now. A Katak.
Thinker, you're a robot.
Surprise, wizard. You are like all others who consider me a mad thinker. Why physically enter a potentially dangerous situation when I can just easily project my consciousness into a simulacrum?
You tried.
That's
not
all
right.
we can expect.
By the way, I don't like when people talk like me like that. Kind.
I'm not talking like you. I'm talking like me. Dragon Man.
But as I can
Who?
see, but I see that my condition has left Dragon Man confused. I suggest you take advantage of that confusion.
Run away, bitch.
Yes, you're right. Oh, almost automatically. The stun wizard channels full power to his anti-gravity discs and is miles away before Dragon Man can react.
Where you going, Honky?
You'll never get in now.
Oh, really? Is that how it is? Fire!
If you
My congratulations, Puppet Master. I grossly underestimated your capacity for treachery. I shall not make that mistake in the future.
I should remember. Scrux. And you shall pay for Scrux.
I don't remember asking. Good night.
I'll be taking a
I'll
poop
be
in the
here all
bed
week.
now.
Bye. I'll be waiting, thinker. Wait, why am I thinking that? What the fuck? No sense in trying to explain. Even if he could hear me, he wouldn't understand. I'm not certain I understand. But Alicia standing before the altar, so happy. I just couldn't bear, cocaine bear, to ruin her happiness. When I lured the dragon man to this area earlier, I intended only to use him to transport Alicia and ensure her safety. He proved capable of much more. I won't need the rest of these puppets now. This is my gift to you, Alicia. A safe and happy wedding.
Thank you, Pops.
Come, Dragon Man, hold me in your big, strong arms and take us far, far away.
To a galaxy far,
I don't like the way you talking like that, fool, but I'll take you.
Well,
Let's go.
just
Let's go
outside.
home and make some waffles.
Wow, just outside the chapelle.
of love.
Go ahead.
Okay, great ceremony storm. Short and to the point. I especially like the untimely alternated vows. Thanks. We came up with that ourselves. Kind of a ad-lib job.
Is this not a lovely day? I
You're
am
lucky.
so glad we could have our reception out of doors.
You're lucky. We heard a rumbling just after the service, but it seems to have passed now.
Alicia, how would you know if the weather
It's
is
just
lovely?
a
You
short
can't
B.
see.
Arthur.
Yes, it is.
It is a short B. Arthur.
Ah, this is a pretty good spread. Wonder if I got room for any more of them meatballs.
Hold it right there, Sonny.
Hey, keep your camera out of my face, mister. I'm warning you.
Mortis.
Well, excuse me, Dr. Richards, but there's something out front you should take a look at.
Trouble there, Sheldon.
Oh, I'm Sheldon Cooper. Okay. I'm not sure, sir. A crate's just been delivered from the Latvian embassy. No, as far as we can determine, it contains no electronics, explosives, or toxic substances of any sort.
Yeehaw!
Oh, no.
But if it's from the Latvian embassy, then Dr. Doom's behind it. How did he know that was where the wedding was going to be?
Hey, Doom could probably find out what we're having for breakfast tomorrow. Well, no sense delaying the invisible. Inevitable, even.
Invisible?
Huh.
Is that a crack?
Yeah, honey. Huh. Nothing but a bunch of flowers. I'd have expected poison sumac from that creep.
There appears to be a note attached to it.
Why, it's in Doom's handwriting. He extends best wishes to Alicia and pledges, oh good heavens, a truce between us for as long as these flowers bloom.
Truce from Doom? I don't believe it.
Well, Boo, Ben, Doom is a lover of the arts. And Alicia, she's a blunt. Hey,
Get back.
It did it itself.
It did not.
that's what she said last night. And Alicia is an artist of some renown. It's probably Doom's way of showing his fuck.
Munificence.
Munificence?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Hey, if you mean he was being generous, I don't buy it. I don't even rent it. Threats are doom style, not gifts.
Perhaps this was both, Ben. After all, how long do you cut flowers stay in bloom?
Next,
Good point.
dark dreams.
Well, that was fun.
Hold
Yeah.
on, I need to go to find an open bar now.
It was
You,
something.
you
It's a cash
and me
bar.
both.
It's a cash bar.
A cash
Wow,
bar?
the cash
did-
bar.
Did you say it was a Casbah?
I said the cash bar. At the cash bar.
Oh,
We're gonna be
Okay,
rocking
come
the
with
cash
me
cash bar.
to
They
the
really
Casbah,
don't like it now.
and
Actually,
we
Ben
will
will be
make
Ben will be
beautiful
rocking the
music
cash bar.
And
together.
anyway, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And we are now going to go to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Remember,
No.
with only viewers like you, is this
Yep.
possible? Thank you for the 11 subscribers in the past week. It's awesome to see everybody just filling in and just saying, you know what, this just shows your support. And if you
I
want to
love
continue
you.
showing your support, what you can do, share these streams out, and also leave comments down below, whether they're negative or positive. We'll actually address them on the show.
I love you as much as my own daughter.
Ew.
I love
Come
you
here.
too, Daddy.
I
I
love
love
you
you
as much
too,
as I
daughter.
love the evil sing along.
Puppeting is my daddy.
Then I must be your grandfather.
I don't like this.